be me. 29 now. This was back when I was 26. Working freelance IT stuff in Central Ohio. Mostly house calls, small business setups, network crap. Nothing exciting, but decent money and flexible hours. Get a call from a guy who owns some rural vacation rental properties. Says his guest Wi-Fi keeps cutting out in one of the cabins. Figures it's just a bad router or interference. Asks if I'll come take a look. Says he'll pay extra if I do it same day. I had nothing else going on, so I said sure. Property is about an hour outside Columbus. Not far, but way out. Like, no streetlights, no stores, just cornfields and woods. GPS loses signal halfway there. Guy gives me backup directions by text, like, turn right at the barn with the rusted roof level shit. End up pulling into this little gravel lot with a couple small A-frame cabins scattered around. Maybe 4 or 5 of them, all spaced out by a few hundred feet. He tells me it's cabin 3 that has the issue. Nobody's currently renting it, so I can go in, poke around, and reset whatever. The cabins are cute, but definitely old. Like 70s era wood paneling, retro appliances kind of vibe. Cabin 3 is tucked further back, near the edge of this small patch of forest. Right away it feels, I don't know, quiet in a way that makes your ears ring. Just this low-level silence like everything's holding its breath. Unlock the door. Inside smells like cedar and dust. It's clean but unused, like no one's been in there for a while. Router is in the main living area on a side table. Plugged in, but blinking, like it keeps trying to connect to the modem. Modem's in a little utility closet in the hall. Check it. Solid power. No signal. Try rebooting it. Reseating the coax. Nothing. Decide to trace the line outside. Coax goes down through the floor, so I go out and crawl under the deck. Mosquitoes and spider webs everywhere. Line runs through this janky PVC conduit, about 20 feet to the back of the cabin and into the ground. Dig around the entry point a bit, make sure it's not severed. As I'm down there, I hear something knock on the floorboards above me. Once, loud. Crawl out, thinking maybe the owner or someone else showed up. But nobody's there. No cars, no footsteps, just the wind finally starting to pick up a bit. Go back inside, check my tools, then walk down the hall again toward the modem. But the closet door is shut now. I left it open. Assume I bumped it. Open it again. Modem still dead. Decide screw it. I'll replace the whole thing. I'll have to come back with a replacement. As I'm packing up, I hear it again. Knock. But this time, it's from inside the wall. Pause. Listen. Nothing. Stand there holding my bag, starting to feel that weird skin-tight itch you get when your instincts kick in. Then I hear something else, behind the bathroom door. It's like breathing, but off. Too fast. Too wet. Sounds like a big dog panting from summer heat. But it sounds deeper, lower. The bathroom door's shut. Light is off. Slowly back out of the hallway. Grab the rest of my gear and head out the front door, slamming it behind me. Call the owner from my car. Tell him the modem's toast and there's something weird going on with the wiring. Ask him about the breathing noise and thumping coming from the walls. He just kind of sighs and says, "You don't have to go back." I ask what that's supposed to mean. He's quiet for a second, then goes, "You didn't open the crawl space in the hall, did you?" I didn't even see a crawl space. He says, "It's fine. Just leave it alone. I'll take care of it." hangs up before I can say anything else. That night I'm going over the footage from my GoPro. I wear one on jobs sometimes in case I need to invoice or prove I was there. At 18 minutes in, just before the knock, you can hear that same breathing. Real faint, but boosting the audio, you can tell exactly what it is. Haven't gone back since. Last time I checked, the owner sold the whole property 6 months later. Cabin 3 burned down before he sold it. Everyone assumed it was an insurance thing, but I'm not so sure. Hope I never have to service that area again. Story number 2. Be me. Late 20s, still renting, still broke. Live in a small apartment just outside Milwaukee. Last year I was between jobs for like 2 months. Had way too much free time and not enough money to go out, so I got into this dumb habit of walking at night. Not for exercise or anything. Just couldn't sleep. So I'd throw on a hoodie and walk the neighborhood or nearby trails with earbuds in. There's this old bike path a few blocks away that runs behind some industrial buildings and woods. Used to be a train line back in the day. Nothing sketchy, but it's real quiet. Nobody's out there past 10 p.m., which is exactly why I liked it. One night around 11 I'm walking the trail. Music's on low so I can still hear around me. Moon's out, sky's clear, air's cold as hell. Just past this bend where the trail dips under a little bridge, I notice a figure ahead. Guy standing dead center of the path, not moving, maybe 50 yards away. Normally I'd turn around. But something about how still he was made me think maybe he was just zoning out. Or high. Walk a bit closer, maybe 20 steps. He still hasn't moved. Can't make out details, just this really tall, skinny shape. Then he crouches. Not like tying a shoe crouch, like full-on animal squat. Hands to the ground, spine arched. Real fast, real fluid. Like 1 second standing, next second coiled up like a fucking spider. Even though they're crouched, they're still tall. I stop, pull my earbuds out, try to rationalize it. Maybe he dropped something. Neither of us move. I turn around and walk fast. Not full sprint, but the kind of speed where you're trying to look casual while your brain is screaming. Glance back once. He's upright again, still facing me. Get home. Lock the door. Sit there on the couch with all the lights on for a while. Sleep like shit that night. Next night, tell myself it was just some crackhead or someone messing around. But I don't go back to the trail. Instead, I walk around the block a few times. Residential streets only. Keep catching myself checking behind me. Skip the night walk thing for a few days. Can't focus. Keep thinking about how fast he moved. And how he didn't say anything. Just stood there like he knew I'd seen him. About a week later, I'm out getting groceries around 6 p.m. Sky's already dark. As I'm loading stuff into the trunk, I hear something from across the parking lot. Metal scraping. Look up, and there's a guy standing by the edge of the woods, next to the lot. Something metal in his hand, scraping it up against a tree. Definitely staring at me. Not the same clothes, can't even say it's the same guy. But the posture is the same, and he looks too tall. He's upright. Watching. Try to play it cool. Throw my shit in the trunk and drive home. Start double locking the doors after that. Even push a chair up under the doorknob at night like some paranoid old lady. Don't sleep great for the next few weeks. Eventually things settle. Get a new job. Get back on a normal schedule. Almost forget about it. Then, like 3 months later, I'm bored. scrolling the subreddit for my area. Someone posted an article about a homeless guy who was found dead under that same bridge where I saw the figure initially. His body was absolutely decimated. Police could barely identify him. Check the comments. Everyone is talking about their experiences on the trail. Locals think it's definitely haunted. Stories about people disappearing. Apparently, the homeless don't sleep under that bridge because of the superstition. I don't know what to think anymore. Story 3. Be me. Late 20s, working from home, live alone. Town just outside Pittsburgh. Small apartment, bottom floor, kind of a dump. Cheapest one that lets you have a cat. Started going for walks at night during COVID. Habit stuck. Usually hit this loop around the neighborhood. Suburban, quiet, streetlights every 50 feet. Always felt safe. There's this side road near the end of the loop. Dead end, leads to a fenced-off utility lot. Only like 4 houses on it. Never used to walk down there. Nothing to see. One night in early October, I get curious. Like 11:30 p.m. Hoodie on, earbuds in, lo-fi playlist. Turn down that road just to see what's there. About halfway down, I pass this one house. Big porch, plastic Halloween decorations. Nothing special, but something smells like burnt hair, weird and sour. Look around. House is dark. Nobody outside. Just that smell, real strong by their mailbox. Make a mental note. Keep walking. Trail dead ends at the fence. Turn around. As I pass the house again, I swear someone's standing just inside the front window. Behind the curtain, can't see a face, just the silhouette. Don't think much of it. Maybe someone having a smoke by the window or whatever. Go home. Forget about it. Couple nights later, same walk, same loop. Get to that road again. Curiosity wins. Turn down it again. Same house, same smell. Worse now. Smells like something rotting behind a heater. This time the porch light's on. But the bulb's red. Like an actual red bulb screwed in where the porch light should be. Feel weird standing there. Like I walked into somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, and I needed to leave. Keep walking, loop the dead end, head back. As I pass the house again, I glance at the window. There's a face this time. Lower right, at the bottom edge of the glass. Not pressed up, just barely peeking over the sill. Eyes wide open, mouth too. They're smiling wide, real wide. Walk faster. Get home. Lock the door. Check windows. Don't sleep much. Just thinking about that face. Next night, don't walk. Just stay in. Watch YouTube. End up scrolling a local Facebook group around midnight. Someone posts about a smell. Says they walk their dog near the utility lot, and there's this awful burning stink. Other people chime in. All near that same road. One guy says he used to live near that house. Says they never took the Halloween stuff down. Not once in 4 years. Tell myself the face I saw must have just been a decoration. Week goes by. I don't go that way anymore. Can't stop thinking about it though. Pull up Zillow. Try to find the house. The listing is there. Photos are old, like from 2014. No red light. No decorations. In the picture of the front of the house, there's one weird detail. The window is completely blurred out. The same window where I saw that face on my walk. Listing says, last sold in 2015, but the county site shows it as vacant. No utilities, no owner listed. Nothing since 2017. Went back one more time. Late afternoon, so it's not quite dark out yet. just to see. No smell. House looked empty. Even though it's light out, I can see the porch light is on. The light looks normal, not red at all. Didn't understand why the light would have changed. It was going to be dark soon, so like any sane person, I waited until it was dark out. The light was still normal, still no smell. House still completely empty. Walked home. Everything looked normal, but it just didn't add up to me. I don't walk that street anymore. I don't want to go back to the place where I'm not supposed to be.